Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your October 2017 Tarot Love Forecast. I am going to draw 3 cards for the main energies for Sagittarius in regards to love and romance, and then I'm going to break the reading up into 3 categories: couples, singles, and then just on my mind. Just on my mind is somebody that you're probably not really talking to, communicating with, or interacting with at all, if at all, okay? It could also be somebody that is really, you have a lot of feelings for them, maybe a deep crush, but you do not let on in any way to them or anybody else that you have feelings for them, okay? That's what on my mind would entail. So I do apologize that your video is coming out later than the others that I put out. So I'm going to draw the main energies for Sag in regards to love and romance for October 2017. I feel like I need to shuffle it again. That feels good and shuffled to me. Okay, so we have the 2 of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, and the Moon reversed. Quite interesting. All right, I'm going to start with couples. So if you are a single or you want more information about somebody who is just on your mind, go ahead and click the timestamps for those videos below. Now, let's get started with you couples. So I'm going to pull a romance angel card for you guys to get an overall energy for couples, and also to see how these 3 tarot cards are relating to you couples specifically. So you guys have trust. Okay, so with the 2 of coins there in trust, and then we have the moon reversed and the 7 of cups there, definitely some of you couples are, I think, questioning some things about your partner maybe, because with that 7 of cups there, you know, that could be outright fantasy, you know, things that have no basis in reality at all. And juggling their, you know, those 2 of coins, it's like you're trying to make a decision about what you believe, okay? And then with this moon being reversed, it's like that decision finally comes out. But what I feel is, whatever information was not available to you in the past, and maybe right now even in the present, and what has you in this place of, you know, imbalance, trying to figure things out, I feel like it definitely could come out in the near future here in the month of October. So I'm going to pull clarifiers for each one of these to get a better understanding of, you know, what's going on with you guys. Nonetheless, with trust there, unless I see, this flew out, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this. Unless I see deceptive clarifier cards coming out, what I feel like is if you are worrying about something or you're feeling suspicious about something, your suspicions are unwarranted. Okay, so let's see here. Just shuffle these a little bit more for you guys. Okay, so with this 2 of Pentacles, we have this Page of Wands reversed, this 4 of Pentacles upright, and then this 7 of Swords reversed. Okay, so very interesting. You know, for some of you, because we have faith reversed here, maybe some of you are thinking about leaving your relationship, okay? And what has you in flux or hung up or unsure is if you guys have children together, or if there's going to be opportunities for you outside of this relationship. And I don't mean like other romantic opportunities. I mean, maybe you're worried about, would you have enough finance? Would you have a good home? You know, just things like that. Would you have the proper help that you need? But, you know, in the present, it's like you're trying to figure out how to hold on to your money, or, you know, what's important to you. Okay, but in the near future, it's like things are coming out. Now, if that does not resonate with you, like I said, for those of you who are feeling like suspicious or concerned about your mate in some way, again, I feel like you may have heard something, like, you may have heard something, and so you've been trying to go back and forth, you know, is this true, is this not true, is this, you know, should I present this to my mate or not? Or this could have been a conversation between you and your mate and you misunderstood something, but it's like you're trying to work this all out in your own head, in your own mind, and you're not really opening up about what you're thinking or what your suspicions are. But I really feel like with trust, and then the moon being reversed along with the Seven of Swords being reversed, like you're gonna find out that whatever you were thinking or feeling isn't so. Like, it's not what you think it is. It's so I'm gonna pull a card for your energy and your partner's energy. You definitely may, there might be something like you want to tell your partner and you're trying to decide whether to tell them or to keep it to yourself. Like, maybe you could be worried about the way they react. Like, it's nothing that you did wrong, but, you know, maybe somebody reached out to you, or, you know, somebody talked to you, or maybe your partner, maybe they had an ex contact them or something, and they want to tell you, but they're scared to tell you because they don't want you to be suspicious, okay? Whoa. Yeah. This just like tried to jump right out of the deck as I was saying that. This is the Four of Crystals. This is the same card as this Four of Coins. So somebody's holding back something. It's either you or your partner. So let me pull your energy and their energy, because that Four of Coins has now come out twice. Something is being held onto or held back. You are showing us the Three of Cups. They're showing us the Four of Cups. Okay, this is a general reading, but I am going to say, just because you're showing us the Three of Cups, Sag, you definitely could be juggling two relationships, all right? Or you could be contemplating on juggling two relationships, because with this Four of Crystals and this Four of Coins, two of them, it's like you're not willing to let go of whatever you have, but you also want this other thing, okay? And now with your partner showing up as the Four of Cups, it's like maybe the reason why you're feeling this way or you're wanting to step out is because you feel like the relationship is boring, or your partner has now become boring. Like there's no spice between the two of you. Okay. So For some of you, definitely you are considering, you know, or you're already entertaining other people while you're in this relationship. And what's interesting to me is here we have you're showing us these Three of Cups, and then we have your partner here, which is the progression, and you see these Three of Cups sitting here, and this other cup moving towards her, and she's just looking up at this star, like not really noticing anything. For some of you, like your partner knows about your infidelities, or that, you know, there's other people, and, you know, there's other opportunity for your partner or whatever, but the truth is, like, they stay where they are. They're hoping it works out with you, whether, you know, you guys have come to the end of the road or not in the relationship. I just feel as though they don't want to let it go, even though they might very well be aware of, you know, that there's other people or there's somebody else in your life. Or in the month of October, it's like that information is finally coming out, but it's like your partner turns a blind eye to it because they don't want to let go of you, okay? Since this is general, this could go the other way. This could, you know, definitely be your partner. But nonetheless, if none of that really resonates with you, I think you could definitely want to be maybe eating out, partying, spending more money this month than your partner wants to. And, you know, they may be holding money back from you. And you might find out about that, and it might piss you off a little bit, but you really need to trust, like, that was happening for your own good. But there might be, you know, some issue about you or them partying too much, or, you know, spending too much money, and it, you know, can create some tensions in your relationship this month. So that's really the main messages I have for couples. Very interesting mixed bag, but, you know, this is general, so apply it how it does resonate with you. And if it doesn't resonate, don't make it fit. If you are a Sagittarius who is trying to leave your relationship to be with somebody else, or your partner does find out that you have been seeing somebody else, it's almost like they don't want to let go of you, okay? Or maybe it's you that doesn't want to let go of them, like you want, you know, both people at the same time, okay? But I don't know. I don't see a whole lot of movement or change in your guys' energy this month, even if, like, information like that does come out, okay? So I guess, you know, just trust. If you are a Sagittarius that, you know, you've been suspicious of your partner or worried about your partner, maybe stepping out on you, I don't feel like that's the case at all. Like, I don't feel like you have any real reason to worry, and like that will come out, okay? I feel like if anybody's stepping out, it's more on your behalf, Sagittarius. So anyways, that's what I have for a coupled up Sages. I hope that resonated with you guys, and I hope you guys have a good month. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the single Sages out there. Single is you're not committed to anybody verbally, and you could be dating several people or nobody at all, but you are just not in a commitment anywhere. So I am going to draw a romance angel cards for the overall energy for you guys. Worth waiting for. Nice. Okay, so right off the bat, some of you, there might be a lot of options in your life right now, okay? there might be a lot of options in your life right now as far as dating go and possibility. Or, you know, maybe there's been a couple of people that you've been dating that you really like, and you like both of them equally, but in the month of October, for whatever reason, maybe you've got to choose between the two of them. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards to clarify these right there, because it definitely looks like you have a choice to make, or you have several options on the table in October, dating possibilities. Okay, so we have the reversed Queen of Cups for the Two of Pentacles. We have the reversed Hanged Man for the Seven of Cups. And we have the Nine of Wands for the Moon card. Quite interesting. So, you know, this is what I feel for you guys. I think some of you were dating somebody or talking to somebody and it showed real promise in the past, and you know, just as you got to know the person, you realized things about them that you didn't see before, and you know, they just didn't turn out to be everything you thought they would be, okay? I think maybe they were super emotional, but it's like you can't deal with their shit. It could be they're really emotional, hot and cold. You might even think like, God, does this person have mental problems? Are they bipolar? And you just, in the month of October, I really get the sense like you just make the decision that anybody you're dealing with, like you can't anymore. Like it's too damn much. And I don't know. I feel like you guys are really trying to contemplate on whether you can keep dating a specific person, or maybe, you know, there's multiple people you're dating, or just like two people you're dating and you really can't decide which one. But I think you're gonna have to in October. For others of you, I feel like you've been single for quite some time, and maybe you're really hoping in the month of October that you finally get some options. Like I feel like, you know, with this Nine of Wands, for some of you, you've been single for a really long time, and with that worth waiting for, that's saying to me, if you know, whoever you're going to be with, whether that person comes in October or November or December or some later point, if you've been single for a while and it's really bothering you, I feel like because this is the 9 here, the 10 is the next card in that progression, and it means the completion. So if you've been single for quite a while, I feel like that's definitely coming to an end, either in October or by the end of the year. And the person that's going to come into your life is definitely going to be worth the wait, worth, you know, being single and not dating a bunch of people that don't really matter, that just create more emotional baggage for you, okay? So if you've been single for a long time and it's kind of wearing you down and you're like, oh, when am I ever going to meet somebody? You're just about there, okay? And whoever that person is, they're definitely worth the wait. Like I said, for others of you, either the person you're trying to date or a couple of the people that you're kind of going back and forth between, I don't know, I just don't feel like they're living up to expectation, or you're just starting to kind of feel run down, like you want something significant and solid. So your energy is showing as the Sage of Crystals, which would be the Queen of Pentacles. So just like I said, you really want something stable, solid, and steady. And not only is that what you want, but that is what you can offer somebody, okay? And the person that you're dealing with, we have, is divine justice. So if you're interested in somebody and it's just not working out, don't try to force it to, okay? You're not meant to be together. If it's not flowing, if it's jerky, it's back and forth, it's because you're not meant to be with that person. The person that you're meant to be with hasn't showed up yet, okay? And also, if this here is speaking to that person that you haven't met yet, when you meet them, it's going to be a very balanced relationship, okay? It's going to be solid, it's going to be steady, it's going to be fair. I love this energy right here, paired up with this Sage of Crystals, okay? Especially with worth the wait. So for those of you who have been single for a really long time, you know, just let it go and know you are almost to the end of that cycle, and what's showing up for you guys looks pretty awesome, okay? And definitely worth the wait. For those of you who are dealing with somebody where, like I said, it's back and forth, up and down, I would really just let that go. Even if you don't want to, you need to, because it's not balanced, okay? And for those of you who are trying to juggle two people, them showing up as divine justice, you know, they too might have somebody else, okay? So keep that in mind. You know, the energy you put out is the energy that comes back to you. Others of you, there could be a relationship that you're just trying to get rid of. Like, there definitely, some of you are dealing with a very emotional person, and you are like, oh my God, how do I get out of this? How do I get away from it? With them showing as divine justice, the best thing you can do is just come clean. Don't try to just ignore them and cut them off, even though you might be fantasizing, like you might be thinking, God, how can I get rid of this person? Just be straight up. Just, you know, hey, I don't like you. I don't want to be with you. I don't feel you that way, okay? So that's what I have for you singles. I hope that resonated and helped. And again, for those of you who've been single for quite some time, I do see something really lovely on the horizon. Just hang in there, okay? And don't give up hope. You are at the 9, next is the 10, and the cycle is complete. And then the new beginning comes in. So have a very beautiful and blessed month. All right, now I'm going to move on to Just on My Mind. And like I said in the beginning of the video, this is somebody you're probably not talking to or communicating with or interacting with. You may be, if you are, it's very minimal. Or this is somebody you could have a lot of feelings for, but you don't let on in the least to them that you do. So nobody knows but you. So let's get some more information on the situation and them, and you know what's going on. I'm going to pull a romance angel card for you guys to get an overall energy and how it connects to these 3 cards here. So free yourself. Okay, so what I feel for you guys, just based on this particular, out of all the cards in the Romance Angels deck that could come out, I would say this card and Unrequited Love speak volumes when we're doing a reading about somebody that's just on your mind that you really maybe want to be with, or you're not together with for whatever reason, okay? This is a pretty clear message. You really need to let this person go, okay? I can, with this, the 2 of Pentacles here, it's like you might already know that, but you're struggling with that, okay? You really think about this person, and now in the present, you might out of nowhere just have started really thinking about this person, or you're really fantasizing about them, okay? But with Free Yourself, I don't know. I'm not sure that you and this person are meant to be or are going to get back together. And with the moon being reversed here in the future, I just get the sense like there's information that you're going to find out that is going to come to light, which may indeed be what allows you to free yourself and stop hoping and, you know, wishing and fantasizing that you and this person will come together. But I'm going to pull some clarifiers just to get more information and see exactly what's going on here, okay? Okay, so for that Two of Pentacles, we have this Queen of Coins. Seven of Cups, we have the Page of Wands. And for the Moon, look at that. We have the Two of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so what I feel is, like I said, there's somebody, this Queen of Coins right here. And even, you know, this is general, so this could go for male or female. You are having a hard time letting this person go for whatever reason. You don't want to. However, with this Seven of Cups being paired with this reverse Page of Wands, I don't feel as though there is any opportunity. There's no energy for this relationship, okay? And then here we have this reverse moon with the reverse Two of Pentacles. Instead of struggling with the decision, now the decision is made. So whatever information may come your way about this person, it's like that's finally what you needed to hear to let them go, okay? Because now you're no longer struggling with the decision. It's made, it's done, it's over, it's the pentacles are dropped. That's that, okay? And with free yourself there, it's time, okay? I just think there's some information or something you don't know about them, and once you find that out, it just like totally turns you off, and you're like, okay, I'm out of here. So let's look at your energy and their energy. Okay, so you are showing us the Three of Flames. So what this tells me is when it comes to this person, you put in work, you really did. You saw a future with them, you wanted to be with them. You truly did everything you could do. You've gone as far as you could go. There's nothing more you could have done, said, or been to create a different outcome than what is playing out right now, okay? And you're kind of in this place of waiting for their return. They are showing up as the Nine of Crystals. So I'm not surprised, since the energy here is showing us this Queen of Coins, which would be the Queen of Crystals pretty much. This right here is a single person, okay? They don't want to be in a relationship. Maybe they don't want to be in a relationship in general, or they don't want to be in a relationship with you. But showing up as this Queen, this definitely could be... maybe this person has a lot of money, material resources. Maybe they're very attractive. They have a lot of connections. They're very popular, okay? And that might be why it's so hard for you to let it go. And maybe you're like, man, I just didn't have enough to have this person. Or this could also indicate this energy of this person is more of like a gold digger, narcissistic, serving of self type of person, and that might be what you find out about them. You know, it's only about what you have, and you know, if you don't have enough money or resources or connections, well, you're not dating me. I'm just going to string you along and manipulate you and play games, okay? So for you guys, either way, I don't foresee in the month of October you and this person communicating or getting back together or any of that. If anything, I see information coming out which kind of turns you off about them and gives you that, you know, final push to free yourself and let yourself go from this situation and thoughts of reconciliation with this person. I wish it was a more positive message, but the truth is the truth, and you deserve happiness. And if this person is just going to play games, you deserve way better than that. And so if that's the case and that's the truth, that's the message that came out in these cards. And I hope you really take it to heart and, you know, love yourself and put yourself first and free yourself from anybody who's not willing to give you everything that you deserve, okay? So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that you have a very wonderful and fabulous month. Take care.